Birr Castle. Birr Castle is famous all over the world for its beauty, variety and collection of rare plants, especially those of Oriental origin. The gardens are designed around the castle, the lake and the confluence of the rivers Camcur and Little Brosna. There has been a castle on the site since 1170, and from the 14th to the 17th centuries the O'Carroll family ruled from here over the area known as Ely O'Carroll. After the death of Sir Charles O'Carroll, Sir Lawrence Parsons was granted Birr Castle and 1,277 acres of land in 1620. Parsons engaged English masons in the construction of the new castle. This construction took place not on the site of the O'Carroll's Black Tower, since disappeared, but at its gatehouse. Flankers were added to the gatehouse diagonally at either side, giving the castle the plan it retains today. After the death of Sir Lawrence Parsons and of his elder son Richard, the castle passed to his younger son William. During the Irish Rebellion of 1641, William was besieged at Birr for 15 months by Catholic forces. After the Civil War, the second Earl of Ross, Lawrence Parsons, also engaged in some rebuilding and heightened the castle in the early 19th century. Birr Castle was also famous for the Great Telescope. The telescope is located in the Castle de Mentz, constructed here in Birr Castle in the 1840s by the 3rd Earl of Ross. This was the largest telescope for over 70 years and attracted astronomers from all over the world. Through the Great Telescope, the 3rd Earl discovered the Whirlpool Nebula in the 1840s. When the 3rd Earl died, his sons continued the science tradition. The 4th Earl of Ross, Lawrence Parsons, is noted for measuring the heat of the moon. After his death in 1908, however, the telescope fell into disrepair. The mirror was taken to the Science Museum in London in 1914. The telescope metal supporting structure was melted down to be used in the First World War. In 1925, the wooden structures around the walls were demolished for safety reasons. Following several intermediate restoration attempts, the telescope was restored completely in the late 1990s. The castle grounds are also home to Ireland's Historic Science Centre, a museum of Ireland's historic scientists and their contributions to astronomy and botany. The museum lies within a courtyard off William Street. Its displays touch on astronomy, engineering, photography, botany and other topics. Lawrence Parsons, the 4th Earl of Ross, and his mother, Mary Parsons, Countess of Ross, were eminent photographers, and her darkroom, which is also on show within the museum, is believed to be the oldest surviving example in the world. The grounds of the castle contain the oldest wrought iron bridge in Ireland, dating from 1820. There was also an early hydroelectric station by the bridge and castle. In recent years, Birr Castle is now exploring the skies again with a modern telescope. The LOFAR network, or iLOFAR, radio telescope station, is a European spanning network. Work started in 2016 and was switched on in Birr in 2017.